Hello, Scorpio, and welcome. These will be your messages for August. Of course, dates are approximate and flexible, so you may find resonance with these messages whenever you view them, or you may find none at all, since it's general to just take what resonates with you and leave the rest for someone else. You know, there will be many general interpretations here. So there are probably some messages for you, but probably not everything is for you. And also, Scorpio, remember, never put anyone else's judgment or opinion above your own. You always know what's best for you. Okay. And I want to thank you for joining me here at High Priestess Influence. And if you do resonate with any of this or enjoy it in any way, please consider, giving it a thumbs up and, doing any of the other things that support the channel. Okay, so let's get into the messages here, Scorpio. So I'm going to speak as if this is for August, since that is the original intention here. So prior to August, moving into this time period, some of you may have recently experienced here with this Three of Swords reversed some sort of a disappointment. It could have been a breakup. It could have been anything that just, didn't go your way, that was upsetting, that was just not what you wanted it to be or not what you expected it to be. Okay. Now, I feel here with the Knight of Swords reversed that in the month of August, you're ready to make things move. You're ready to move forward, but things aren't moving as quickly as you would like, because I'm feeling that you have maybe a lack of clarity. And now this lack of courage just came to my mind. Not that you don't have courage in general, but that there's a certain situation maybe that you are feeling shy about or afraid to take action. Again, because I think that you're afraid to take action because you're not clear on what action to take. And, I believe that it involves, another person, at least one other person here. I feel like there is an opportunity here for you to create a new relationship. Now, this could be for some of you a new romantic relationship. There may be someone specific in whom you are interested. For others, this could be, a business partnership. This could even be a friendship. I feel as though or even, a friend group or something, or I'm feeling like maybe like a club or a group or something that you might be interested in. But let's, at this moment, we'll just talk about it as if it's another person, just to make it easier. But I'm feeling here that there is someone specific with whom you're interested in getting involved, and there's a lack of clarity on your part as to how to approach this person. Should you approach this person? Is this person interested in getting involved with me in any way, shape, or form? It's almost like you want to know what this person's reaction will be before you make a move here. Okay. And, that's kind of understandable. I get it. But that's why things aren't moving quickly. It's actually, on your part. But, it's okay not to swoop in quickly, because you want to be aligned with the action. You want to be acting from an inspired energy, not, you know what? I actually feel a nervous energy. Like I feel like a nervousness in my body, in my chest. And I think some of you are, now this is not for everybody. Not everybody is this nervous, but I think some of you are actually nervous to, make a move, to maybe even ask someone out on a date, or propose a business partnership, or propose a business plan, or even to let someone know that you're interested in, getting to know them better, even as a friend. Whatever this is, I feel like some of you are nervous about this. Again, very understandable here. Now I'm feeling here the Queen of Swords reversed is representing the other person, male or female, it doesn't matter. I'm feeling as though this person is approachable or not. Approachable and not. In other words, I feel that this person might be feeling similarly to you in the sense that they are like maybe shy, have a lack of clarity also as to how to approach things or what they want. With the Queen, though, it makes me feel as though this person isn't completely unapproachable, right? There is a softer side to this person, but there's also almost like this energetic blockade because this person might be feeling the same way you are, unclear about how to proceed. Again, general reading, this will vary for each of you, but, for example, I've experienced this myself where, you are interested in someone, but you're shy or you're not that kind of person who's just going to walk up to someone and say, hey, I'm interested in you. So you just kind of hold back and you wait until the other person approaches. But meanwhile, the other person is feeling exactly the same way about you, and is also feeling as though they can't approach you. So this person might be energetically almost unapproachable because of their shyness or their maybe lack of confidence or lack of clarity also. In other words, you're sensing that about this person, and that's why you're not making a move. Okay? Now, this is not saying, okay, just go make a move anyway. Let's see what the rest of the cards have to say because, there's always, some sort of a message. Things don't have to move necessarily that quickly. But yeah, that energetic almost blockade. I totally get this, Scorpio. Okay, so, it's like you want to see your way clear here with this Three of Wands reversed. You want to move forward. You're ready for a new phase in your life. You're ready to take action. But again, I'm feeling like with this Three of Wands reversed, I'm feeling as though you want to move forward. You want to make a move. You're ready to start something new. Again, whether it's romantic or friendship or business or whatever this is, you're ready to move. You're ready to make a move. But there's this shyness about this, right? It's like I'm feeling like the opposite of the fiery energy. I'm feeling as though, it's watered down, a shyness, a fear, but you want to be fired up. But there's this just resistance here. Now, interesting here. Let me get a feel for these two cards that came out together. Okay, so we have the Four of Swords upright and the Page of Swords reversed. Okay, so like subconsciously, you just really don't want to act here. There's a part of you, and even though this is like kind of like a subconscious or underlying feeling, I think that you recognize this. I think we all can recognize these. Sometimes we need them to be brought to our attention, and then we say, ah, yeah, that sounds like me. So I feel as though some of you deep down are like partially content to just like let things be, to just be still, to just not make a move, to hold back. And yeah, it's really about kind of like holding back. I feel for some of you that this is your way, and no judgment here, because even though I'm not Scorpio, this has often been my way. That you have a tendency to maybe not speak up. I feel like, I just got the feeling that some of you are really, really good at speaking up on your own behalf. I'm sorry. You're not good at speaking up on your own behalf, but you are really, really good at speaking up on the behalf of others. Okay? So in other words, if this situation where, someone you loved, or someone, you even wanted to make a move or something, you would speak up on that person's behalf. If a friend were being, taken advantage of by someone else, for example, you would speak up on that person's behalf. You would speak up against like a bully or something like that. But you tend to not speak up for yourself, is what I'm feeling here. And it's playing out in this situation where, you want to start something with someone, and you're holding back. You're not speaking up on your own behalf. So now in the advice position here, you had 3 cards for that. I'm going to move to these 2 positions, and then I'll do the advice and outcome, okay? Because the advice, you got a lot of stuff here. Okay. 9 of Cups reversed. Okay. I think, Scorpio, here, that what's influencing you here are past experiences similar to this. Maybe for some of you, it's a romantic relationship that didn't work out, or friends who weren't not there for you, unsupportive, even a business that didn't work out. Whatever this is, I feel as though you've had similar experiences. Well, yeah, that kind of makes sense here with this 3 of Swords reversed, right? I'm feeling here as though past disappointments, things that didn't work out the way you wanted them to. So, for example, like with the 9 of Cups reversed, I'm feeling as if this is a romantic relationship, for example, it didn't progress to the level that you might have wanted it to. If this is a friendship, again, a friend who just didn't become your best friend, wasn't there for you, wasn't loyal to you, didn't speak up for you the way you would speak up for that person. If this is, related to getting involved with a business partner, for example, the business didn't take off, the partnership didn't work out. I really feel like this is about partnerships of some sort that did not, go to fruition. They were unfulfilling and didn't reach, the ultimate level that you might have wanted it to. So you have 2 cards here, and this is what, you're, maybe hoping or fearing. Now, with the Emperor here, you're really hoping to like take the lead, take control, be in charge, tap into the fiery energy of the Emperor. The Emperor is representative of Aries, a fire sign. And, the Emperor is experienced, wise, in control, a leader. And you want to take the lead here. You're hoping that you'll, gain the clarity that you need to make the first move in this situation. But I think that there is a fear here or a concern that this person might be involved with someone else. So in other words, if this is a relationship, you fear that this person has an interest in another person and not you. If this is a friendship, I feel as though you want to get to know this person better. You think that you and this person would be great friends. I've had this experience too, where I feel like, oh my God, that person and I would just click so much. But you know what? They probably have plenty of friends. They don't need me, and that's the kind of feeling I'm feeling here for you, is that, that person wouldn't be interested in getting to know me better. That person has enough friends, I'm sure. And again, same with a business, whatever this relationship is, you just feel like, okay, this person might have other business opportunities, other business partners in mind, they're already busy doing other things. They're already involved with other people, that kind of thing. So that's kind of, those are kind of like just normal feelings that I think a lot of us feel at many times in our lives. So now, your advice from the spiritual realm, the universe, source, whatever you want to call it, your inner being. Okay, you had 3 cards jump out here. So right off the bat, when I saw this card, I did feel, and I don't normally feel this way with the Fool in reverse, but I got the feeling, don't be foolish. Don't be foolish. Don't let an opportunity pass you by. Okay? I think we can all look back on opportunities that we've let pass us by. However, having said that, even though I got that feeling, don't be foolish, when you are in alignment, there are infinite opportunities for you. So if you let one go by, there'll be another one coming. But the key is, you need to be in alignment with the opportunity. You need to be in alignment with the desire, right? So maybe the don't be foolish came from, because the don't be foolish probably came from, partly from, or for some of you, don't be foolish and take action until you are aligned with the action. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, yeah. Okay. You are being advised to recognize your power here, okay? You have the Magician card. The universe wants you to know that you've got everything you need. You've got all the tools, all the skills that you need to move forward in this situation. But you need to recognize them, right? Again, you don't want to be foolish and jump in too quickly or make a move from a place of misalignment. But you're being encouraged here to recognize your power, to recognize that you can have or manifest anything that you want. And I'm going to go out on my own limb here, and from my own perspective, say that okay. I don't think the universe wants me to go on my own perspective because it just erased from my mind what I was going to say. Wow, Scorpio, that, I wouldn't say that's the first time that happened, but that might only be the second time that happened to me. Okay, never mind. But what I'm feeling here is that you need to recognize your power. You can manifest anything that you desire as long as your energy matches it and aligns with it. But when you think that you don't have the power or you shouldn't make the move, then you know what? You shouldn't, because you're not lined up with it. Your energy doesn't match your desire here. And you also have the King of Wands here. Okay, so fiery energy here, like we were talking about with the Emperor. You want to take the lead. I feel as though, again, this is another confirmation that you can take the lead as long as you feel inspired to do so. How do you get the inspiration? How do you get the clarity? By being aligned with the action. You know, your energy has to match your desire. You know, if you are focused on, fear or a lack of clarity, then you're going to remain in that place. You really need to recognize your power. And the universe is telling you here with the Magician and the King of Wands, you are powerful. And the Emperor, right? You want to be able to take the lead. Fiery energy of the Emperor, fiery energy of the King of Wands, also a representative of Aries, fire sign, right? You have the power. You have the charisma. Tap into that charisma. You know, the King of Wands is a charismatic leader. People follow this leader because of his charisma, right? So this is male or female, it doesn't matter. You have the charisma to take the lead on this. When you are in alignment, you are at the top of your game. You are attractive to other people. They are attracted to you. So you want to tap into that side of you, that charismatic, attractive side. And you know what I'm talking about, Scorpio. I know you do. You know that when you are in alignment and you are feeling good and you're relaxed and easy about things, that other people are attracted to you. So it's kind of like you really want to get rid of this nervous energy. And I'm being really compelled to go back to this Four of Swords here and say, it's time to meditate if you're not doing so already. It's time to quiet your mind and get in alignment with your higher self, your inner being. I'm sensing here that many of you are looking at this situation purely from your human perspective. But it starts with spiritual alignment first. And what I mean by that is, the non-physical part of you, the eternal, powerful, non-physical part of you. You've been here before, you'll be here again. That part of you, you want to be in touch with that. And when you can live your life being in touch with that all-powerful, non-physical being and just be relaxed about things, that's when the inspiration comes to you. That's why I'm thinking here, meditation. Make it a point to quiet your mind. Now, mind's not going to be quiet for, let's say, 20 minutes straight. It's not. It varies for each of us, but, thoughts will creep in and stuff. That's okay. You just go back to you focusing on your breath or a sound or whatever you're doing to meditate. The mind does wander, you just gently bring it back. No big deal. But that raises your vibration. It brings you clarity. Even if you don't get clarity during the meditation or right after, I find that I'll get clarity just later on in the day when I'm maybe not involved in anything that's a big deal or something. I'm relatively quiet and an idea comes to me or an answer comes to me. So that's what I'm feeling that a lot of you need, Scorpio. I really feel that you need to kind of almost pull back and focus on your own energetic alignment, your own happiness, so that you can tap into the power here. So don't make any sudden moves here. Tap into your magic first. We all have it, Scorpio. We all have it. Most of us have examples in our lives of our own magic, but we tend to write it off as coincidence, or yeah, that was just a dream, or that was just this, or that was just that. But it really is magical, Scorpio. It really is. I mean, I used to write everything off, but the more I progress and expand and understand myself, the universe, all that kind of stuff, the more of that knowing I attract to me, the more I recognize that I experience more and more of those magical moments, and that they're not coincidences, and I don't write them off as much as I used to. I still do regress sometimes, and don't immediately recognize it. And then later on I'll be like, wow, you know what? That was something, that is an example of my magic. We all have it, Scorpio. You have it. You just need to tap into it. So now in the long-term outcome here with the Page of Cups, I'm feeling here a pleasant surprise. A pleasant surprise. And it may very well be that your alignment brings you this partnership, this friendship that you desire, and it may unfold in a surprising way. But for some of you, you may get a pleasant surprise in the sense that something better comes along, something that resonates more with you. I just got the feeling that this person or situation that you're interested in might not even be the right fit for some of you, and there's something better out there for you. Wow. Okay, now again, this is general. So for some of you, that person may be the one. But for others, I'm really sensing that once you get into alignment, you're going to attract to you something even better. This has happened to me, Scorpio. I could go on and on. I won't get into it, but and it wasn't even a big deal or a relationship, but it was something that I wanted to see, and I got it. But it was even better than I expected it to be. I mean, it wasn't even what I imagined. So that's what I'm feeling here for you, that you have this possibility. But you know what? I feel as though this outcome hinges on this advice here, okay? Don't do anything foolish by jumping in when you're out of alignment. Tap into your magic, recognize your charisma, your attractiveness. Build yourself up. Appreciate yourself, love yourself. You're amazing, Scorpio. You're so powerful. I feel like Scorpio is a very powerful sign. And, some Scorpios I know resist the kind of stuff that I'm talking about, and they're already powerful. But the ones who tap into their power, as I'm talking about, actually are even more powerful, and they amaze themselves. And I feel like that's what's going on here, Scorpio. Wow. Okay. Whew. Let's pull a law of attraction card for you and see if there's maybe some additional guidance or advice for some of you. Okay, a bunch fell out, but one stayed in my hand. So I'll go with the one that stayed in my hand. Oh, you know what? No, I think I can read this one without my glasses. Okay. I can learn to prioritize my intentions. Oh, yes, prioritize your intentions. Prioritize yourself, Scorpio. Okay. It is important for you to identify which intentions you most want to fulfill, because as you prioritize, you give your singular attention to what is most important. And as you give that your singular attention, by the law of attraction, your power unto that intention is most important to you. Okay, I really think that what we're talking about here is focus, and for some of you, I just got the feeling that for some of you, maybe meditating on what it is you desire. And if it's a business partnership or a romantic relationship or a friendship, maybe prioritize that focus, but maybe don't be so specific. Maybe don't be so specific about the person. Maybe won't be more specific about the type of person or the type of relationship you desire, and even meditate on that. I know that works for some people. My daughter is one example. she meditated once specifically on something. Again, and this was an example of getting something better. She got more than she meditated on, than she asked for. So, and it just came very easily to her. So that's what I'm feeling here for some of you. Prioritize what you want by being specific about the type of person or the type of relationship or the type of situation, but not the exact situation or person, if that makes sense. And that's maybe where that pleasant surprise comes in. I'm very excited for you, Scorpio. Listen, if this works out for you, I would really appreciate if someone comes back like at some time in August or the end of August or September and just comments here, because I would love to know that. Okay, so right now I'm pulling an angel card for you. I think I need my glasses for this. Let me just grab this here. Okay. Self-worth. Yes, Scorpio, self-worth. Okay. Self-worth bestows a sense of confidence, expectation of success, and ability to love. Wow, Scorpio, decide on clear boundaries and limits and firmly decline to let others step over them or manipulate you. You will earn respect. When you value yourself, you become open and friendly, slow to take offense, and quick to forgive. Remind yourself that you are likable and lovable and charismatic. Do not let others press your buttons. Stand tall and confident. With true self-worth, you radiate a golden aura which enfolds others and makes them feel good too. Ask your angels to step into your aura and guide you. I am confident and worthwhile. Beautiful, Scorpio. Now, I just want to point one thing out. The way this card words it, where it says, like, don't let people press your buttons and step all over you and all that kind of stuff. Okay, while that is true, I'm not a fan of the wording of it, because that's like pushing against something. And pushing against something is a low vibration, a negative vibration. So when you push against something, you're giving your attention to it and you're creating more of it. So yes, you don't want others to push your buttons or step all over you and that kind of stuff, or manipulate you. Yes. But you don't want to also stand against that. You just kind of want to take your attention away from that and put your attention on what you want. And in this case, we're talking about your self-worth. Listen, Scorpio, just by virtue of the fact that you were born, you are equally worthy. You are just as worthy as any other being on this planet. No one is more worthy than you. No one is less worthy than you. And you're worthy enough to manifest your desires, you magician, you. Okay? You are worthy of manifesting your desires. You came here with the intention of having this human experience and getting what you want. Now, how would you decide what you want? Yeah, you might experience some contrast, some resistance, some negative experiences. Yes, this Three of Swords reversed in the past there. Yes, you experience that disappointment at some points in your lives. We all do, because that helps clarify what we want. Scorpio, I just got something else. We were talking about a lack of clarity here, and you need to recognize Scorpio, you need to recognize your past disappointment for what it is. It's a clarifying experience. Whatever that Three of Swords that it reversed, that you're letting go of, whatever that experience was, the value in that is the clarity it gives you. That was something unwanted. Something about that experience was unwanted. But instead of focusing on the unwanted, you want to focus on what that clarified for you. So, if it was a romantic relationship and someone, was unkind or something, okay, I want someone who's kind to me. If someone was unfaithful, I want someone who is faithful. I want someone who will be there for me. Even in a friendship, I want friends who will be supportive, or I want a business partner who will be honest and who will collaborate with me and our ideas will complement each other and we'll both be good at things that bring something to the business, whatever. You want to focus on the desires and not the negative experience. You want to focus on the clarity that it brought you. Now you know what you don't want with this Three of Swords in the past. So if you know what you don't want, then what do you do want? What do you want? You should know what you do want, and that's what you need to focus on. And that's how you tap into your magic. And remember, you are worthy, Scorpio. Wow, Scorpio, I really think that many of you, if you can get into alignment with it, are going to get something better than you originally wanted, better than you originally expected, a really pleasant surprise. Oh, wow, Scorpio. I love this. I love it. I hope you love it too. If you do, please don't forget to, give it a thumbs up, whatever, anything to support the channel. And I do want to thank you so very much for being with me. I hope this month is fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. And I look forward to hearing about how wonderful it is from you. Have a great month, Scorpio. I'll see you soon.